Hello, everybody, and welcome to this South. Holy shit!
We do a show.
Well said. Well said.
Welcome into this AFC South show. My name is Curtis Brown, and with me, as always, my resident co-host. Up at the top right, we got Isaiah, aka Duval's finest, 1/3 of Third and Teal. If you're a Jaguars fan, go check out Third and Teal. Like, subscribe over there. Hit the notification bell. The beautiful man in the bottom right is Jeff Steckel. Walk softly and carry a big stack. He's one half of Unstable as well as one half of Tag Team Talk. The other half does another show called Kingmaker Sports. If you're a fantasy football guy, he's your guy to go to. Down at the bottom left, we've got Andrew's one half of Titans Table for Two. If you're a Titans fan, there is no better place to get Titans football coverage. And if you're a Texans fan, come check me out. I swear to God, I don't always fuck up the intro, but when I do, I fuck it up real bad.
Agreed.
But gentlemen, week 17 is in the books. We got two teams in this division with more than 11 wins. We got three with more than 8. Did we expect, or with 8 or more? How did we expect anybody to do this year?
Do you still have our predictions?
Come on, man. He has a hard time finding the scores from last, but you're gonna ask him to go find the predictions from before the season.
I don't care. I don't care if he's hard. That's not my problem. I'm just asking for the scores.
If I'm gonna be honest, I thought the Colts would be worse, actually. Because of I didn't think Daniel Jones would be that good coming out.
I think we all thought the Colts would be worse, but I
did too.
I don't think we thought the Jaguars and the Texans would be this good.
Yeah, I was expecting like 10 wins would get you the AFC South.
Yeah, I was thinking 9 or 10 wins was going to take it, but
I predicted the Colts struggle after week 10.
I knew they would struggle. I was just playing the long game.
Yeah.
Ooh, Ooh. Sorry.
Well, look, let's talk about it. Any injuries in the Week 17 tilt? I know for the Texans, Kamari Lassiter and Derek Stingley got banged up for a minute or two, but did come back. Beyond that, there really wasn't any injuries. Ed Ingram got banged up, but made it back in the second half. Nothing crazy to report about it. It's just your normal wear and tear at this point of the year.
Yeah.
Andrew?
2 for us. Jalen Armour-Davis went down, and I believe it was an Achilles. I'm not sure if it was a rupture. I haven't checked in on it today. And then Van Jefferson went down about halfway through the game, and neither of them returned. So I haven't looked at any updates today for them. But, yeah, those 2 left. We're depleted as it is already. So it's just getting great, especially in the secondary. But,
Yeah. Hefe?
The only thing I can remember is I think, Sauce Gardner was out for a few weeks with a calf. It looked like he kind of bothered it in the game. So I don't, if I'm not mistaken, he didn't play the second half because of it. Honestly, I'm not even sure why he was out there in the first place. I mean, it was a meaningless game, and you just gave up 2 first-round picks for a guy that, again, you're not playing for anything. So I don't know why he was out there, but they said he tweaked it, but he'd be fine. I would fully expect him to not play next week or this week or whatever. Hi.
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 Uh-oh.
You're going in timeout.
Nice.
Uh-oh.
I didn't know we could do that.
Yeah, you can ban them too.
Who did that?
I put him in timeout.
Oh,
Nice.
Count your fucking days, Devil Dog. Count your fucking days.
They were just being nice, saying hi.
Hey, listen, Devil Dog. I'm surprised. Oh, you don't like? Oh, yeah, that was funny. The other day, Devil Dog was like, "I like 1 or 2 of these guys." Blah blah blah. And I'm like, "Oh well, Trevor's out."
Trevor loves the Jags for sure.
Big fan.
Big fan of the Jaguars.
Yeah, no, no, not you, Devil Dog. I never put you in timeout. But don't fucking test me.
He won't.
Nah,
It's me.
there's another person.
Deal. Oh.
Isaiah, you got any injuries from the Jags?
Nothing of note from this last game that I'm aware of. No. I don't think anybody's really coming back either. I think there's no reason to after everybody played last week. So might as well just let them get that rest. But I haven't checked, if I'm being honest.
Heard. All right. Well, Andrew, no time like the present. Let's go ahead and get it.
From going last week to going first again, back in my chair of comfort. You know? No, I think honestly it was kind of a tale of two halves for the Titans. First half they were doing what they've been doing the last 4 weeks of the season, where they've looked really good on offense, running the ball with Tony Pollard, quick throws. You know, Cam was getting the ball out quick, and then they kind of like got away from the run in the second half. You could definitely tell, and just kind of put it all on Cam's back. And Cam, you know, he's going to make some rookie mistakes. He didn't have an interception, but he did have a turnover where he was just kind of Tayshaun just kind of took the ball from him and ran it back for a touchdown. Cam has this thing where like he does a really good job of like innately feeling where the pressure is coming from, but he doesn't always move the right way to get out of it. You know, it's always kind of like roll back because he knows it's coming, even if he's not seeing it, but he'll roll into pressure. So yeah, he had ups and downs. He's making those like all those plays where you're like, oh my god, this guy's insane, you know. And then you're like, oh god, that was ugly. But I think it's all like rookie up and downs. I feel great about it overall. I think if you're a Titans fan, you feel I got you, brother. You feel good going into next year. Obviously, you're a lot of pieces away still, but you like the growth of Cam and the young players. Jeff Simmons, still a beast. He officially hit double-digit sacks for the first time in his career, where he just blew through the guard and swatted the ball away from Tyler Shuck. Just an insane play in general. Let me see what else I got here. So, yeah, just to like show how much different this offense has looked in the last month. We had for 2.5 years, we had trouble getting to 17 points. Last month of the season, that's like 4 to 5 weeks, we're top 7 in points per game at 26.1. So the offense has looked a lot better for sure. I think I had Chim officially broke the record for all-purpose yards for a rookie. Huge. And he did it in 16 games. I love that. Like he did it in 16, so there's no asterisks next to it. You know. Yeah, the second half just really looked like they kind of went back to like the Brian Callahan days where they weren't using Tony a lot. And there's no reason in a game as close as this was. Because, I mean, we lost by 8 and like we gave up 14 points in the fourth quarter. But Cam should not have been throwing the ball 40 times in this game. Should have stayed with the run. Tony had 85 yards on 18 carries. They went into like they were just running shotgun with 11 personnel. And like you're running that, the defense knows what's coming. You know, going to be a shot. At least put Gunner and Chig both out there, so you can have some kind of. So maybe they might run it out of the shotgun. But Chig had a good game. I'm more and more as the season goes on. I'm all on board for re-signing Chig and letting him and Gunner double tight end going into the future. But the secondary is just so bad on this team. So bad. It's insane.
Yeah.
I couldn't name anybody in the secondary other than Amani Hooker right now that's playing. Like they're not only think any of them are on the team. Maybe Kendall Brooks.
Very most underrated safety in the league.
And he's lost a step. No, he won't be on the top 25 next year.
He wasn't this year either.
He was in an
honorable. He was 25. No, he was 25.
Oh, was he 25?
Yeah,
oh.
He was 25.
He's looking more like 56 this year.
But Cedric Gray will be on that list, baby. Exactly. But Jeff Simmons, Devondre Sweat, the D-line looks fine. The linebackers look fine with Cody Barton and Cedric Gray. Gray with another 12 tackles. I think he's right on the precipice for breaking the franchise record for tackles. He was actually held by Azeez Al-Shaair, I think, but I think he's like 5 or 6 tackles off of that, and he missed a game. So, like, there's pieces of the defense, but God, that corner room is horrible. So, corners are becoming more and more of a need going into next season. But overall, quality loss. The rookies look good.
I was going to ask, do you think that Tyler Shuck's late season performance has catapulted him above? Hold on. You think Shuck's late season performance has catapulted him above Cam Ward for Rookie of the Year?
Honestly, I don't know. I mean, I don't think Cam is really up. I think it's probably going to be Tyler Warren, honestly. I think about who's going to be Rookie of the Year.
Chim.
now.
Give it to Chim.
Jim, but I don't know. A lot of his yards are on special teams, so I don't know how that
Doesn't
works.
matter.
Cam, the best thing he's had is he's played
What-
every single game, so his stats are obviously higher than anybody else's. And I mean,
What
Tyler's-
record did Chim break, by the way? Was it
all-purpose
rookie
yard-
or was it like total?
rookie all-purpose yards?
Well, there is an asterisk because Jim Brown did it in 12, so that's all.
No, Tim Brown did in 16.
No, he didn't.
No, Jim Brown didn't play
His
in the
his
NFL.
rookie season. There were 12 games.
Oh, whatever.
I think by the time he retired, they were playing 14.
14, yes, sir.
Yeah.
Big old ass. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just joking. Congrats to Chim. Put him in the bowl.
He's in the
The
I
Cancun
don't know.
Bowl.
I mean, that's a hard. I mean, obviously he's played really well these last he's been playing like 4 or 5 games. But I mean, if Cam was thrown against our secondary, he'd throw for 500 yards. And if he had Chris Olave's a 100-catch receiver this year. That's with Spencer Rattler half the season. So
Yeah.
he's
Well,
head
but
and shoulders above any weapon we have. So I mean,
Shook has more wins than any other rookie quarterback this season.
yeah.
He was what, 23 of 27 for 300 plus yards and
22 of 27 of the
something like that.
Yeah. Yeah, 2 touchdowns. Yeah, it was a great game. I mean, like I said, easily the worst second. We're running out practice squad at
Yeah.
cornerback at this point. Not only did we trade 2 of the starters from the beginning of the year, Snead got hurt again. 2 of the other 3 guys we brought in have been hurt. So, but yeah, I mean, there's no hate to him. He's been playing really well. He reminds me of a guy. He's going to be a guy. He's already 26. He'll be around for 10 years, even if he just ends up being
Now,
a
here's
backup,
guy.
a game manager backup. He makes the right reads.
Yeah.
But
Look, this was a competitive game. I had a buddy who went and watched it live. He got absolutely toe up from the flow up and had a good time, which, why not?
yeah,
But I told him, after the game, I was like, I think you probably picked the best Titans game to possibly go to.
Yeah.
60 points put up on the day, and this is a Saints team. Honestly, that they're a top 10 defense, and to have your Titans put up 26 points is no small feat. I mean,
they've been averaging 26.1 the last month.
I mean that's pretty solid. That's pretty solid. I'm not gonna lie to you. Yeah, Tyler's old as dirt. Homeboy was in college for 7 years or some shit.
Yeah.
8 years.
Why
he had
so?
2 medical red shirts and then a COVID red shirt. And then
If you go look at Tim Brown's stats for 1988, it says he played 16 games.
It's probably
Jim Brown.
Jim Brown or Tim Brown?
Tim.
Oh,
Tim.
I thought it was Jim Brown.
No, Tim.
Oh,
Oh, well,
No.
that makes sense. Yeah, because they
Speaking
started.
of, Maurice Drews is 5th on that list.
Yeah, they started doing 16 games in 7 years.
Yeah, that's why I was confused. Like, am I crazy? I just looked at this. But no, yeah, Tim Brown, Timothy, the receiver.
sorry, that's my mistake.
Still all-time great. Not as great as Jim Brown, but still an all-time great.
Yeah. Well, Isaiah, do you have any Saints Titans?
Fuck the Titan. No, I'm just kidding. No, I didn't get to watch the game. I mean, Saints may have found their guy in Shug. Maybe, but the Titans have put another good week together, man. I mean, what can I say besides that? They look like they're ending on the right note. So hopefully, as long as they can keep it up, they'll have a good thing to look forward to next year.
Yeah. Well, Hefe?
Not a whole lot, just fantasy purposes, and big shout out to Chris Olave. Thanks for bringing it home, baby. It was a good game.
Put your money on Jacoby Myers over next week, please.
Oh shit. But yeah, I mean, it just a good, fun game. Kind of going out with a bang, like you said, looking at just quality games. Obviously, the win losses don't really matter here, but just seeing the Titans string together some good offense after they started pretty poorly. It's promising for next year.
All-time Titans franchise great. Earl Campbell, appreciate you, Devil Dog. All-time Titans franchise great.
Yeah. We'll call it that. All right, let's move on.
What it is.
Titans great.
Titans franchise great.
I mean, he's got an honorary Texans jersey. I think he was at the founding of the team. Not the point, though. So the Texans win their 8th straight game of the season, 20-16, Saturday in Los Angeles. I think a lot of people, when we got up 14-0, were certainly shocked at the sudden deep playability of the offense. Like, where the hell has that been all year? And I'll tell you where it's been. It's been in incomplete passes, because those are the only 2 deep shots that C.J. Stroud has hit the wide receiver in stride. Like all the other ones, they're stopping the route short and, making a contested catch, going up for it to high point the ball. He hit both guys in stride. They didn't have to adjust much. Chef's kiss of passes. Then the offensive wheels fell off after they made some adjustments on defense. The running game wasn't, hugely helpful, but it wasn't a detriment either. Woody Marks was able to do an efficient job running the ball. A good, healthy mix of Jawar Jordan as well. I like the mixture and the way that they're kind of sprinkling Jaws in there. They definitely took reps away from Nick Chubb, which I'm okay with. He had 1 carry on the day. Definitely fine with me. But they've got to figure out a way to adjust when a defense adjusts. I will say that, coming into this game with your backup right tackle and a backup left tackle, and not 1 sack was allowed. Hell, the backup left tackle didn't even allow a single pressure all game. That's pretty good marks right there. But, one of the things that we've been wanting to see out of this Texans offense, we got to see a little bit of it. That was trying to get Woody Marks involved in the receiving game. You had a couple screens. They tried to do a deep shot to him, but CJ underthrew the ball. He had somebody in his face and just put a bad ball out there. And, a lot of people are saying that, this is probably Nick Caley's best called game. He made consistent, good calls, and the players would actually fuck around and be the detriment to the team in general. They have a really good play to Dalton Schultz, and then Tier Tart comes and hits him in the back of the helmet, and then he stands up and pushes Tier Tart, who has the biggest basketball flop of all time, and picks up 15 yards, turning a 3rd and 2 into a 3rd and 17. Again, not Caley's fault.
Sorry, Jeff. I know you saw my little celebration there. I bought the tickets, and I was going to be anywhere on row A in the section, and I was really hoping to not be smack dab in the fucking middle of it. I got 3 and 4, baby. We're going to be there. No, I made a face, though, and Jeff was like,
Yeah. Colts will blitz the shit out of CJ. Good luck. Probably.
And it won't get there.
But
It won't get home.
but an efficient day on the ground. The defense is as advertised. 5 sacks of Herbert, 1 pick, 2.1 yards per carry for Amari and Hampton. You came in, you made the offense for the Chargers absolutely hate their lives. There were 2 straight sacks by Derek Barnett on back-to-back plays. where the left tackle that they had filling in for Jamari Sawyer absolutely got worked. Then they brought in the backup later on in the game to try to not suck his bad on the left side. Daniil Hunter got home. Will Anderson Jr. got home. The Aziz finally caught an interception.
Nice one too.
Trying to think. I don't know. The Texans are not going to win games pretty. The offense is too wildly inconsistent from quarter to quarter to ever actually win against a good team in a pretty fashion. But they're going to win these nail biters where the team is, only going to score 20 points. Is going to be asked to keep the opposing team under 16. This is Texans football. We lost the ability to win pretty a long time ago. And we clinched the playoffs. At this point, we've made a historic comeback in this season just from where we started. So I'm happy. We didn't just full on collapse into Thunderdome style apocalypse down 0-3.
That's a good segue into the. Oh, never mind. Sorry.
Colts. But yeah, I mean, there's a lot of reasons to be positive about this game. A lot of things that are going right for the Texans. A lot of people coming back from injuries. So, hyped to be 11-5 going into Week 18. Somehow with a chance to still possibly win the division, even though I don't know that I even want that to happen at this point. So you guys got anything on this game?
It's about as Texans of a game as the Texans game gets.
Mm-hmm.
Defense played amazing. Half of CJ's yards come on 2 passes, pretty much half of them. That's what you need with that defense is just him to make a play or two. The difference in the game is the Pro Bowl kicker misses an extra point and a field goal. It'd be 20-20 right there. But the defense held up. Interception by Aziz was insane. The way he just grabbed it falling down.
Yeah.
But, that's how the Texans, if they're going to make noise in the playoffs, they're going to do it just like this. You're going to have to work for every single yard.
Yeah.
So as long as injuries don't get on them on the defensive side, they'll have a chance in every single game.
Yep. Couldn't agree more. Jeff?
Not a whole lot to say about it. The score should have been a lot higher in the Texans' favor. Like you said, that offense just can't keep any kind of consistency. It was looking like it was going to be a Texans blowout, and they just let the Chargers hang around. Luckily, their defense is so good that didn't happen. But yeah, just another great defensive game for the Texans.
Okay.
And Bijan just had another 30-yard run.
Damn. What a guy. Isaiah, you got
Killing the Rams.
No. We both kind of didn't do great, but didn't do bad this week. It was a good one there. But I don't know. This is setting us up to maybe play the Bills in the playoffs. So hopefully, if it shakes out this week, we'll figure that out. But I really don't want to play the Texans in the first round if I can avoid it. So.
Yeah. I think the best case scenario for both of us is we play each other in the AFC Championship game.
Yes. Because then it's like one of us has to go home. Not, one of us had to win in round one,
My worst nightmare.
Oh, what? The two of us?
A Jags versus Texans AFC Championship game would, bro, the whole division that's not us would lose it.
Mm-hmm. What the hell? Blah, blah, blah.
Will that be y'all? That'll be y'all's first one too.
Yeah, that'd be our first AFC Championship game. If we lost that, and I think most of the fans, while they'd be upset about losing it to the Jags, would also be like, we made it to the AFC Championship game. Like we can cross that off the fucking list now.
Because of things that I said, the Texans would be doing me a solid if they actually won that game.
Because of wearing a Trevor Lawrence jersey the entire season if we win the Super Bowl?
if Trevor Lawrence wins the Super Bowl with the Jags as the starting quarterback. Like, he can't get hurt going into the Super Bowl and still have to. He has to be the quarterback.
That's a cop out. A ring is a ring.
That's
baby.
not a cop
ring is
out.
a ring.
Because that's what I said.
So many
he
different
has to win the Super Bowl. Because it can't be a Nick Foles thing. He has to win it
Nick
as
Foles
the starting
thing, you know what I
quarterback.
mean? That's what I've heard.
But yeah, the Texans could be doing me solid there.
I've heard about Nick Foles thing.
I don't want to eat that crow. I'm just saying.
Got a fucking sledgehammer, dude.
No. They they tried to get Gardner Minshew, but they had to go for Big Dick Nick whenever he wouldn't sign with Cam Soda or whoever that was.
Yeah, Cam Soda. Deep cut. Robert says we held the Chargers to 6 points. LOL, they suck. Yeah. Let's see,
That's a great statement, Isaiah. What did I say? Oh, yes, about not wanting to play the Texans, and yeah,
That's the dream. One of you has to go home.
Bill's been slipping up late. Jags may catch them at a bad time. I honestly, this is not a scary Bills team. Like, the Eagles have been struggling on defense for most of the year. And then, as of late, they had some decent games, but nothing crazy.
Bro, Mellow Mike, relax, dog. We just got our lowest point since the bye week, and it's probably more than you guys have scored since our bye week a single time, or maybe like you've beat that once. Relax.
What was your bye week?
Week 8 or week 9.
We scored 36 against y'all and 40 against the Cardinals.
Yeah. Okay, so it's be your third highest score at 23 points.
We didn't get 23.
No, that's what we just got. That's what I'm saying. Like, our offense, that's the lowest points we've scored since week 8. Like, we've been averaging 32 up until last game.
Yeah. Yeah, that would be accurate then. Third highest score.
No, but it'll be a good one. But I don't know. That'd be a game to see, man. That'd be crazy.
That'd be so good for us.
Very good for us. The AFC South sucks. 2 AFC South teams in the AFC Championship.
Hey.
So somebody in one of the Jaguars groups put, I'm calling it, Jags versus Broncos in the Super Bowl, and people are like, you still have time to delete this, bro.
Mm-hmm. I'll be sick during that episode if that happens. I won't be able to make it.
Oh man,
I'm gonna be sick. Won't be able to make it to hear y'all talk about y'all playing in the AFC Championship.
Yep. All right, Andrew quit on us. We don't know what happened.
Well, the Titans were good. You guys could make it.
One of my kids is sick. Can't tell me I'm wrong there.
Yeah, that's the funny part, Devil Dog.
Laws of probability. One of Andrew's kids are going to be sick.
Jeff, it's been an up and down year for you. Figure I'd let you go ahead and talk about this Jags game from the Colts perspective.
Yeah, sure. This game here is kind of the exact reason why I've been calling for Shane Steichen to be gone. They forced they didn't even force the Jaguars into their worst game in 2 months. A lot of it was just there was that one cutesy play where they fumbled the ball away. Just
that was stupid.
Like stupid shit that didn't even make sense. Like it was the Jaguars' worst game in a while, and they still couldn't get it done. I believe Jonathan Taylor ran like 16 times in the first half, and I think he finished with 21 carries. So, and he had 70 yards to finish the game. He probably would have had well over 100 if they just keep feeding him. And there's no reason that they shouldn't. They were leading at halftime. They only lost this game by 6. And Phillip Rivers dropping back, 30 times. That just doesn't make any sense. And then when they needed the Hail Mary, they put out Leonard, and he got into the end zone. I like Phillip Rivers. I like the story. It's fun and whatever. Obviously, Phillip Rivers had no zip on the ball, and he just couldn't push the ball downfield. You saw him put all of his energy into like a 4-yard pass. I think it was to Mo or one. It was just like he heaved the shit out of it, and it still didn't even go very fast. Like, he just had nothing on his passes. He was leaving his wide receivers out there. The ball was hanging. It was a great play, but there was a great catch. I think it was Will Mallory. But just the way that he went up and got tagged, it was just, dude, like, you're going to get someone a concussion. You're going to get someone killed. But And again, in a game that really didn't matter, there's no reason not to have the rookie out there. And there was no reason not to run Jonathan Taylor. Not even a reason to run Jonathan Taylor, other than fantasy purposes, and I appreciate the touchdown and the 70 yards. I mean, you have 2 other backs. There's just no reason to do any of this. I don't run the ball, mix in your backs. Jonathan Taylor should have like 15 carries. You should have probably ran the ball like 30, 35 times in this game. Yeah, it was just Shane Steichen sucks. And if they're actually out there trying to win football games, he doesn't know what his own script is. His whole rule is, pass to score, run to win. You got to run to win, dude. I don't understand. That's your bread and butter, and he's gone away from it for this, last 8 games. So he's just, and we got Colts fans saying, "Oh, we got to give more time than they need continuity." I'm like, they fired coaches out after a year for this kind of shit. I mean, you start off at a historic pace at 7-1, and all the wheels came off, and now you want to talk about, injuries. Look at San Francisco. I mean, they were decimated, and now they're playing for the NFC title, or to get that 1 seed. It's just there's no excuse. Like, good teams are able to overcome this, and yeah, and Ballard is just mediocrity through his last 9 or 10 years. I think they're 70 and 77 in his tenure, 2 playoff appearances, no wins. Again, GMs have been fired for so much less.
Yeah,
it just the way that this season has gone. Carly Ursay needs to. It needs to be blown up and hit the reset button. Yeah, fire Steichen. It's got to happen. I don't want to hear the excuses are done. 3 years, he's shown that he's not competent. Ballard can't put together a roster that gets him into the playoffs. Hold on. What does it say? Another druggie? It's his daughter, bro.
I don't know if
She's
she's
drugs
drugs.
too.
she is a.
I haven't seen any evidence of druggies yet.
She's a lot quieter about it if she's doing it.
Yeah. No, I think she. I don't know. I'd like to see what kind of culture she's actually trying to get going in the building. I mean, does she want mediocrity, or does she want to change to try and change for the good? So, I guess that's really what we're waiting for. It's hard to do any mock draft predictions or anything like that when I'm not even sure.
I mean, you'll know
I don't know.
Monday next.
I don't know
week
who's
if
going to be
they're
on this team. I don't know who's going to be coach. So it's just, if any of these guys come back, I'd be disappointed. So honestly, I didn't really want the Colts to win this game. I don't really want them to win against Houston just for these reasons. I'm kind of where Andrew's at. I just want to see, Riley Leonard come out and have a good game. I just want to see something positive to look forward to next year. But I mean, I kind of want them to lose just to kind of put that nail in the coffin.
Boggy week for
That'd be hilarious.
You'll know, and by Monday at the latest Tuesday next week if they're going to be here next year.
They shouldn't be. And I just saw reports that she actually hasn't talked to Shane about his job security, which I would assume
And you have none.
he doesn't have any.
Yeah.
You better call
they really
ADT,
don't
baby, because you ain't got none here.
And if you just look at Lou Anarumo's defense, I mean, it's bottom of the barrel for most categories. I think the best stat that they had was red zone defense or something, but just about everything else was close to the bottom of the barrel.
Eric thinks that Steichen's going to stay.
I know it's crying, dude.
little Jeff on Jeff tug action, Couple of
all right,
tugs
Isaiah. Let's hear it. Let's hear about this game from the winning side. Jags win 17. I didn't realize how lopsided the Colts Jags thing has been in Indianapolis. This is the 3rd time that the Jags have won in the last 14 games at Indianapolis.
I think they said going into this game, it was 19 of the last 21 games were won by the home team in this series. until the last 2 seasons where Jacksonville has swept them now 3 times. But yeah, it was just like we win at home and they win at home, and it was just that we were just going to split with the Colts every year. But yeah, no, I mean it wasn't a great game by any means for Jacksonville. I mean they still didn't play terrible. I think the coaching, play calling was a little bit kind of shoddy in this one. We couldn't really run the ball. I think Trevor completed 9 or 10 passes before his first incompletion, but for some reason we kept like trying to force the run, and it led to some stalling drives and everything. But unlike one of my counterparts, I'm not gonna text in all caps 40 times in a row on this one. It was just we went in and we took care of business. It wasn't pretty, but good teams find ways to win whenever they get down in games like that, and we found a way to win. We adjusted, and we didn't win by 30 points, but we didn't lose either. So just overall, went out there and finished the game, and overall we've just shown that we continue to win. And funny, how they make a stat for every stat, like an NFL record for every stat. Liam Cohen is the first head coach in NFL history to have 12 or more wins in a season after going 4-13, or having only 4 wins, I should say, not necessarily just 4-13. But overall, is this guy back?
No, to say this guy's back.
The same question.
Same guy, dude.
Same question.
Yeah, it was an identical question. No,
Is that the same guy?
Who's shaming anybody for this?
Yeah, I'd fucking alien. Anyways,
You gotta figure out
if I wasn't married, of course. Ooh, watch this. That didn't disappear.
what happens in the universe stays in the universe, baby.
But we were due for we got an ugly win. We've had a couple of those this year, but then we've also had some big wins against big teams. But at the same time, overall, we won the game. That's the big thing that matters. And moving on to the next week, now we got the Titans. So Trevor still had a good game. He had the 1 interception, which what a great play by the linebacker. Was that Jermaine Pratt or what's his? Yeah. What a great play by him, for him to be able to run down the field with Parker Washington and then to turn around and catch that ball. Just a great show of athleticism there. I don't think anybody's going to take that away from him. But yeah, overall, just went out there and handled business. Unfortunately, it didn't look as good as it has been the past couple of weeks, but at the end of the day, we still got the win.
Yeah, I'm honestly surprised they didn't win by like multiple possessions.
Yeah.
I really thought it was going to turn into a San Francisco type of thing. Like Colts would keep it close, and then shit would start to fall apart.
Yeah, with it being in the division, it's always a tough one. And again, like we just talked about, the Colts always play us tough at home. In their house, I should say. So, yeah.
Not Jacksonville.
No, not in Jacksonville.
No.
We just waved the white flag halfway through the game.
Andrew?
Yeah, pretty much echoing what they said. It was a really ugly game, But I like football like that. Jacksonville did enough to not lose. That's how I look at it. Like they did enough to not lose. They did enough to score more points. If you're a defensive coordinator and you have not realized that inside the 10-yard line, there's a good chance that Trevor Lawrence is going to find a hole and run that bitch in.
Yeah.
You better put a QB. He's done. How many inside the 10 rushing touchdowns does he have this year? Like 7?
I think he has inside the 10. I think he has 7 or 8. Yeah, he's got 9 total.
And the 2 touchdowns they put up this week, same thing. So you better put a QB spy on this guy in the red zone.
Yeah. Devil Dog, we like you too. We were thinking about making it official, but we didn't know how to approach that. Yeah, we are pretty easy going.
The other guys on this channel suck.
Hey, has he been? You don't like? Hey, yeah, has he been here? I guess maybe he hasn't been here with Justin. Justin's cool.
Yeah, no, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding.
You get Justin and Trevor on a talk show, though. I'm not sure who would talk more.
It's always Trevor.
I don't know. You do.
Depends on what you're talking about. We talk about fantasy football, Justin's the guy. But we talk about Trevor Lawrence, nobody's beating Trevor. Nobody's beating Trevor when it comes to Trevor, baby.
Devil Dogs. He said, "Making what?" I didn't hear you, Curtis. I said we were thinking about making it official, but we didn't know how to approach it.
You getting on one now?
Ooh.
You already got a baby on the way. Calm down. I ain't trying to fuck Devil Dog.
Ron
I'm
Jeremy.
not easy. Robert, we all got med cards. Who needs a med card? Just be stupid.
Devil Dog said all Jags fans have big heads. I didn't know if he meant cocky or like just the
Cocky.
size of your head.
Physically
You
large.
have a really big cranium.
I
so-
have a physically large head. Yes.
Yeah.
It does
I
kind
think
of
all
look
of
like
us
he's
kinda do,
wearing a
though.
guardian cap. Now, the other day, Alyssa
right
actually
here.
asked, they were like, why are they wearing those stupid cushions on their head? I was like, it's to help alleviate concussions.
Will you stop?
Who's there?
Is that Adam or is that your wife? Who is that?
That'd be my wife.
Oh, okay. I was about to say the balloon's too high to be the little one. So
Mean one, you get one.
It was
today?
our Grinchmas.
big red Jack fan here. Yeah. What up, D-Balls? That's my boy.
D-Ball said
Yes. Honestly, I have tempered delusion, is what I will say. Like everyone in here knows, I can be objective when the time calls for it, but I always choose the Jags to win because I've done it every single episode since I joined the channel.
Yeah.
So in 3 years, I have never once not picked the Jaguars, if I'm not mistaken. And that trend will continue.
Devil Dog, hope you did too, brother.
I even did the prediction when we did here's you look at the rest of your season, and I said we were going to lose some games, and then going into every single game, I said we were going to win. Just when it comes to actually on the channel, like doing this show, and we're talking about that individual game, I'm picking the
Everyone's a win.
Jags, baby. Fucking Jags by 40. I don't care.
No, this game was honestly kind of entertaining. I got to watch most of the game from my phone in a bubblegum shrimp restaurant, which was chill. And until the fucking signal just dropped out of nowhere.
You were Bubblegum?
Yeah.
Gallenberg.
I was cooking.
Yeah, in Gatlinburg.
Shrimp po' boy, shrimp stew, shrimp.
You ain't got no legs, Lieutenant Ducky.
Butterfly shrimp.
Tuck that lip in.
Fried shrimp,
Tripwire.
chicken shrimp.
Shrimp stew, shrimp potatoes. But anyway,
I think that's it.
yeah, I think that's just about all you can do, shrimp. Yeah, no, you could definitely tell the Philip
not
Rivers
taking
was
down,
putting part of his
He's in Tennessee.
yeah.
Not Andrew.
Not Andrew.
Yeah, Jeff's in the hood.
I'm in the hood. The hood.
You could tell Philip Rivers is basically putting part of his life force behind the ball every time he was trying to throw it.
I saw when he ran into the back of his lineman and like his lineman got pushed into him and he fell down. I was like, somebody call life alert.
The buzzer was already going off.
He had it in both hands and he hit him and he literally just fell straight backwards with the ball in his hand. like no flop, no rollover. He literally just hit and straight back. Boop.
There was definitely a
Yeah.
Oh,
Hey, Devil Dog, we will be in Houston next year for one of the games. So
hopefully,
Yep.
yeah.
and I know hopefully we're doing it.
God damn it, Bobby.
Tis the game plan. Tell you what, if the AFC Championship game is the Jags Texans, we should go to the Texans Jags game in in Houston.
Yeah, let's just only watch the Texans and the Jags. Hey guys, we're going to Tennessee. For some reason, Jags
No,
are
not
playing
the
Houston
playoffs,
and
next
Tennessee.
There's like a storm in Florida when they're playing in Tennessee.
I think we just make a deal. Whoever the first division game in Houston is next season, that's the one we go to.
The first division game.
Oh, geez.
All right.
It's actually smart too, because once we get back to the Jags, it'll be 2028 and our new stadium will be open. And so like it actually worked out perfectly because 27 we won't be playing there. We'll be in Camping World.
Yeah, and then the season after next, we'll do the Nashville because we'll have the new stadium,
Mm-hmm.
and then we'll just keep going everywhere but Indianapolis.
Dude, Lucas Oil is a great stadium.
It is a great
It really
stadium. I've been there a couple
Yeah,
times.
we'll all do it on VR. We'll all go to Curtis's house and we'll all have VR headsets. So we'll be like, yeah, this is great. This is great.
I'm
What the
really
hell?
there.
Beer.
Oh, I see some oil. I'm gonna go to a gas station and I'm gonna ask the clerk, like, oh, is this the famous Lucas Oil I've been hearing about? And run out, steal it.
10 gallons of your finest Lucas oil, please.
All right. Well, gentlemen, I think this is a good spot to go ahead and wrap her up. Do we have any final comments?
Go Jags.
No. All right, then, gentlemen. Devil
Fire
Dog.
everybody.
Devil Dog.
You know, Andrew, I ain't gonna say that from your side of the club. You can't even get in.
We'll see who's picking higher in the draft, buddy.
So, I mean, technically, we will be picking higher, but I get what you meant.
Whatever.
I mean, especially since we don't have a first round pick, that also helps.
We're probably the highest in the league, actually.
Wait, so the Raiders are going to be getting the first overall pick now, aren't they?
Yeah,
More than likely.
Yeah.
Mendoza.
They got fucked up by the Giants. Good Lord.
I answered you. I said Houston. H-Town, Houston.
That's what city, not your address. I think he's talking about like
That is the
town.
city.
He's talking about like the town, the township, the
Is there like a smaller town that's
Northwest side? I don't know. Cyprus?
West Side?
Northwest side.
Northwest Side?
You have to be very specific.
What's the closest high school to you?
What's
Kingwood. Kingwood.
North Southwood. All right.
Northeastwood.
Guys, I appreciate you coming on, and I appreciate everybody in the comments. Robert, D Bowles, Devil Dog, everybody. Eric. If you're a Titans fan, go check out Andrew at Titans Table for Two. Check out he and Christian talking all things Titans. If you're a Colts fan, go check out Hefe over on Unstabled with Justin. And then they do another venture, Tag Team Talk, together. And then Justin does Kingmaker Sports for all the fantasy enthusiasts. Up at the top right, Isaiah's Duval's finest, 1/3 of third and teal.
Only Jags for your other fantasies.
That's right. I will make an AI rendering of this at some point. Not the point.
Resubscribe.
Make me really buff. I'm talking like Jorgen von Strangle buff. I'm talking.
Oh yeah. No.
I just get to the grave. That's all I ask.
Can make these dreams come true for you guys.
Babe, it's AI, I swear.
But if you guys want to go over, check out Third and Teal. Make sure you go like and subscribe over there. It's Isaiah, Eric, and Trevor. So, and they always have a good time. There's
Devil Dog says that.
Eric, be nice to Eric. He's a good dude.
Nah, Devil Dog says that.
Trevor,
the second person in our comments every channel or every time we stream. So,
and then if you're a Texans fan, come check me out at That Real Texas Team podcast. Make sure while you're doing all those things, you like, subscribe here. Be good people. Fuck the Colts and the Cowboys.
Cowboys, yeah.
Yep, and the Titans.
And the Titans, yeah.
Fuck the Jags.
You wish you could, bitch.